Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I'm your host, Jenny. Today, we've got some exciting stories to share. First up, in the US, stocks and the dollar took a nosedive after President Trump launched a fierce attack on Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Markets reacted sharply, with the S&P 500 dropping over 2% and the dollar hitting a three-year low. Talk about a roller coaster ride. Experts warn that undermining the Fed's independence could have long-term impacts on the U.S. economy. Next, in Hong Kong, a fantastic medical breakthrough is happening. PolyU has developed a cutting-edge lab focused on helping spinal cord injury patients regain mobility. Using gene, cell, and tissue-based therapies, especially from umbilical cord blood, this initiative could change lives and put Hong Kong on the map as a hub for health innovation. The clinical trials are set to begin soon, offering hope to many. And finally, the Regent Hong Kong is getting a fabulous facelift with a $100 million renovation. This luxurious hotel is perfect for dream weddings, with breathtaking views, elegant interiors, and personalized services. Whether it's a grand ceremony or an intimate celebration, the Regent is redefining glamour and elegance in the heart of the city. Please continue to watch for more detailed insights. The Al Jazeera report vividly captures the turmoil in the U.S. financial landscape triggered by President Donald Trump's relentless criticism of Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. The stock markets responded with a dramatic plunge, the S&P 500 dropping over 2.3% and the Nasdaq tumbling nearly 2.55%, dragging the tech-heavy index to an 18% decline since the start of the year. The dollar weakened to a three-year low, and safe haven assets like U.S. government bonds were sold off, pushing Treasury yields above 4.4%. This sharp decline was fueled by Trump's branding of Powell as a major loser and Mr. Too Late, alongside threats to replace him, which rattled investor confidence. The article details the long-standing independence of the Fed, protected by a 1935 Supreme Court ruling, and warns of the potential chaos if political interference undermines this principle. Experts like Austin Goolsbee and Joseph Gagnon emphasize that any attempt to dismiss Powell or interfere with the Fed's autonomy could lead to higher inflation, worse economic growth, and increased unemployment, casting a shadow over the U.S. economy's future stability. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, groundbreaking advancements in medical research promise new hope for spinal cord injury patients. The South China Morning Post reports on PolyU's newly established Advanced Therapy Products (ATP) laboratory, a state-of-the-art facility poised to revolutionize treatment options by developing gene, cell, and tissue-based medicines. With over 40 million Hong Kong dollars invested, the lab aims to attract biopharmaceutical companies and foster local talent through specialized training programs. The immediate focus is on harnessing umbilical cord blood cells to repair damaged spinal nerves, a venture that could significantly improve mobility for millions worldwide. Collaborating with Prince of Wales Hospital and industry partner MonoTX, researchers plan to conduct clinical trials, transplanting carefully prepared cellular products into patients. The initiative exemplifies Hong Kong's ambition to become a hub for health and medical innovation, with the potential to pioneer therapies that could restore function and quality of life for those with spinal injuries, building on promising global research and local expertise. In the world of luxury watches, the South China Morning Post highlights Tudor's spectacular showcase at Watches and Wonders 2025 in Geneva, where the brand unveiled an array of innovative models amid the presence of Taiwanese pop star Jay Chou. The event was a spectacle of craftsmanship and cutting-edge design, featuring the new Tudor Black Bay 58, inspired by a 1990s prototype, now with a burgundy dial and bezel, boasting a 65-hour power reserve and water resistance up to 200 meters. The Pelagos Ultra, with its titanium case and an astonishing 1,000-meter water resistance, pushes the boundaries of dive watch technology, even if most users will never venture that deep. Tudor also expanded its Black Bay collection, adding a white dial to the Black Bay Pro for enhanced readability and launching the Black Bay 68, a larger 43mm version paying homage to the snowflake hand design from 1968. The Black Bay Chrono now features new bracelet options, all powered by high-performance calibers with impressive power reserves, underscoring Tudor's commitment to blending heritage with modern innovation. Jay Chou's personal interaction with these models at the event underscored the brand's appeal across diverse audiences, cementing Tudor's position as a leader in both technical mastery and cultural relevance. The South China Morning Post vividly portrays the Regent Hong Kong as a dream wedding destination, emphasizing its blend of timeless elegance and modern luxury. The hotel's iconic features, such as the grand Fred and Ginger staircase, offer a backdrop steeped in history and romance, while personalized touches like bespoke floral arrangements, exquisite table settings, and tailored menus elevate each celebration into a unique event. From the panoramic views of Victoria Harbour to the luxurious suites with outdoor terraces, every detail, from the wedding cake crafted by award-winning pastry chefs to the serene interior design, creates an ambience of sophistication and intimacy, making it a perfect setting for unforgettable memories. Meanwhile, the same publication reports on the recent dip in Hong Kong's stock market, reflecting global economic uncertainties that ripple through local markets. Following Wall Street's decline after U.S. political tensions and policy threats, the Hang Seng Index experienced a slight retreat, illustrating how interconnected the financial world has become. The cautious mood underscores the fragility of Hong Kong's economic stability amid external pressures, with regional markets showing mixed responses. As the city navigates this volatile landscape, investors remain watchful, aware that external geopolitical developments continue to influence local sentiment and market performance. The South China Morning Post also explores Hong Kong's pressing challenge of attracting and retaining top talent in a fiercely competitive global environment. Despite initiatives like the Top Talent Pass and the Quality Migrant Scheme, the city struggles with a disconnect between talent attraction efforts and actual economic integration. The exodus of Chinese scientists and skilled professionals to mainland China highlights the urgency for Hong Kong to improve support systems, such as affordable housing, streamlined visa processes, and long-term career pathways. Drawing lessons from international models like South Korea's K-Tech Pass and mainland China's vibrant tech ecosystem, the article advocates for comprehensive reforms that foster a welcoming environment. Only by aligning policies with the realities of global talent mobility can Hong Kong hope to transform its potential into sustainable growth and innovation. The South China Morning Post reports on the ongoing trend of Hongkongers traveling north to mainland China for shopping and entertainment during weekends, which has become a persistent pattern with significant economic implications. The Easter holiday saw over 2.3 million trips, a notable increase from last year, yet the city's local businesses, especially high-end restaurants and catering services, experienced substantial declines, up to 50%, due to fewer mainland visitors, as Easter is not a holiday across the border. Despite hopes that the upcoming Golden Week holiday might revive consumer spending, the shift in traveler behavior towards city tours and outdoor activities suggests a need for local businesses to innovate and diversify their offerings, such as by providing more value deals and promotional events to boost foot traffic and sales during seasonal peaks. The South China Morning Post highlights the Mandarin Oriental Hotel's ambitious $100 million renovation in Central, symbolizing Hong Kong's resilience and ongoing appeal as a global hub for tourism, culture, and business. Despite recent challenges, including social unrest, the COVID-19 pandemic, and geopolitical tensions, the hotel group's CEO, Laurent Kleitman, affirms the city's vibrant future, citing recent mega-events and improved perceptions abroad. The renovation aims to modernize facilities, enhance culinary experiences, and attract long-stay guests, reflecting the city's evolving hospitality landscape amid fierce competition from new luxury hotels like Rosewood. Kleitman's optimism is rooted in Hong Kong's historical resilience and the city's strategic importance, with the renovation serving as a testament to continued confidence in its future. According to the South China Morning Post, the geopolitical tensions between the U.S. and China are prompting many Chinese firms listed in the U.S. to consider dual or secondary listings in Hong Kong to mitigate risks of delisting and capital flight. Goldman Sachs estimates that at least 170 companies, including giants like PDD Holdings and Futu, face potential U.S. delisting, which could force U.S. investors to liquidate hundreds of billions of dollars worth of holdings. The Hong Kong Stock Exchange has adapted its listing rules to attract these companies, offering mechanisms suitable for firms with complex voting rights and profit models. The move is seen as a strategic effort to bolster Hong Kong's capital markets amid rising U.S.-China frictions, with increased dual listings and the fungibility of Chinese ADRs facilitating smoother cross-border investment flows and reinforcing Hong Kong's role as a key financial gateway for Chinese enterprises. The South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong is facing a significant challenge with its street sleepers, with official figures showing a decline to 795 in the 2023-24 financial year, the lowest in a decade. However, social workers warn that the real number is likely higher due to increased evictions and the homeless efforts to avoid detection by authorities. Many homeless individuals have been displaced from familiar spots like underpasses and footbridges, seeking refuge in less visible places such as malls, public toilets, and private estates. Despite the government's efforts to provide transitional housing, over 11,000 flats with longer tenancies, social workers emphasize that addressing homelessness requires more than just shelter. Psychological support and trust building are crucial, especially given incidents of police misconduct that have eroded trust among the homeless community. The complexities of homelessness in Hong Kong are compounded by social and trust issues, making it clear that more holistic and homeless-friendly policies are necessary to tackle the root causes effectively. The SCMP also highlights Hong Kong's ongoing battle with scams, which have become a citywide epidemic. Last year, police investigated over 44,000 deception cases, nearly half of all crimes, with a detection rate of just 10.6%. These scams often involve international syndicates, making them difficult to combat, and resulted in 9.15 billion Hong Kong dollars in losses. In response, authorities are ramping up efforts, including international cooperation, public awareness campaigns, and technological advancements like surveillance cameras, drones, and robot dogs, to deter criminals and aid investigations. The police are also collaborating more closely with the finance sector, empowering banks to flag suspicious accounts and improve electronic banking security. Police Chief Zhou Chao Yatming emphasizes that scams are like a virus that must be contained, and while privacy concerns must be addressed, these technological tools are vital for safeguarding Hong Kong's reputation as a safe, financial hub. Lastly, the South China Morning Post covers Hong Kong's rising cycling talent, focusing on Sarah Lee YZ, a legendary athlete who has inspired a new generation of riders. Now retired, Lee is optimistic about the emerging stars, especially Cici Lee Ziwing, who recently won a bronze at the Hong Kong International Track Cup. Lee hopes the upcoming National Games, co-hosted with Guangdong and Macau, will uncover the next cycling superstar capable of leading Hong Kong's team at the 2026 Asian Games. She stresses the importance of athletes developing their own style rather than copying others and highlights the evolving coaching approaches that incorporate Western techniques suited to Hong Kong's unique culture and physique. Lee, who has transitioned into coaching and furthered her education, believes the future of Hong Kong cycling depends on athletes' dedication and strategic training, and she remains committed to nurturing local talent while continuing her personal growth as a coach and individual. The South China Morning Post reports a troubling persistence of illegal sales of oxo-degradable plastics in Hong Kong, despite a comprehensive ban enacted last year. An investigation by the Green Earth charity uncovered around 70 shops still offering these products, including waste bags and pet waste liners labeled as oxo-degradable, at both physical stores and online marketplaces like HKTV Mall and Taobao. These products, which break down into microplastics and pose environmental hazards, are being sold under various additive names such as D2W and EPI. Despite the government's assurances of enforcement and a 6-month educational phase ending last October, the NGO's findings suggest that enforcement has been lax, with many merchants unaware of the law's specifics. Online listings were swiftly removed after inquiries, and inspections by authorities have identified only a handful of violations, highlighting the ongoing challenge of regulating plastic waste in the city. The Globe and Mail shares heartfelt tributes from visitors to St. Michael's Cathedral in Toronto, mourning the death of Pope Francis at 88. For many, including longtime parishioner Conchetta Oliverio, the Pope was a symbol of compassion and unity, admired for his humility and efforts to bridge divides. She reflected on his care for the marginalized and his calls for global solidarity, which inspired hope amid the world's turmoil. Visitors like John Mack and Eddie Chan emphasized Francis's legacy of love and hope, with the latter describing him as having made pilgrims of hope out of the faithful. Others, such as retired teacher Edith Beguinho, appreciated his inclusive message but felt the church needed to modernize and offer clearer guidance. Meanwhile, clergy like Reverend Joshua Roldan highlighted the Pope's universal message of mercy, mourning his passing just after Easter, a poignant reminder of his enduring influence on the global Catholic community. The South China Morning Post also features a compelling profile of Hong Kong cinematic legends, revealing the journeys of industry veterans who have left indelible marks on global film. Tim Yip, Oscar-winning art director, reminisces about his work on classics like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon and A Better Tomorrow, sharing insights into his artistic evolution and current projects. Andy Chung, once a Taekwondo champion turned Hollywood fight choreographer, recounts his rise from working with Jackie Chan to choreographing for Dwayne Johnson and Marvel's Shang-Chi, exemplifying innovation and cross-cultural collaboration. Debbie Lam, a seasoned producer who collaborated with icons such as Jackie Chan and Wong Kar-wai, laments the decline of Hong Kong cinema but discusses her efforts to revitalize it through international partnerships and funding initiatives. Meanwhile, Bruce Lee documentary expert Frank Jing and Gregory Rivers, a beloved TVB star fluent in Cantonese, reveal the diverse paths of Hong Kong's film and television talents, illustrating a vibrant industry facing both challenges and opportunities on the global stage. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Like a river, stocks to rise and sometimes shiver. Economy goes up and down. In this game, we wear the crown. Startups popping like the news. Crypto fashion, headline views. Diversify your gains of play. Ride the wave, don't miss the day. Markets moving, never still. Cash in hand, it gives a thrill. dance. Markets moving